If you feel like drinking it quick, do that too.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good times.
Hell yeah. Hi ho, Keegan the vlog here. Welcome back to the channel, and it's punch list time. We've got just over 2 months until RADWOOD Philly, and the RADWOOD diesel is back on the road, running and driving. However, we've got some things to look into. So we're gonna try to tackle some of the really bad rust on the body. Nothing has rusted through yet. There are no perforations on the body. Now, there obviously were on the floor, and we tackled that on the last video. This time we're going to get into kind of order of priority here. There's a pretty significant vibration in the steering wheel at the moment, and these are brand new tires, and that vibration was not there with the old crappy tires on the car. So we're gonna get this up in the air and see if there's anything obvious. Did they just not balance the tires when they put the tires on, which is probably the case because we just went to a tire depot. We didn't go to like a store or anything. Hopefully it's something simple and it's not a driveline problem. And then we're gonna get into some of the other things that we want to do to this car. Hopefully we'll get to the air conditioner. We have all the pieces to do the entire air conditioning system. Compressor, condenser, evaporator core, let's see, the receiver dryer, and the expansion valve. So the only question would be what condition are the hydraulic pressure hoses in? Don't know. So we may take those off and take them out to Cauliflower and have them tested, and there may be a way to clean out the inside of them in case there's any rust or anything in there. We just don't want rolling through the system once we put it all back together. Let's get this thing up in the air and see if we can find anything obvious going on with the front, put some things back together, maybe even get into replacing the wheel cylinders in the back. Let's get into it. I was hoping to see like no weights on here, but as you can see, they got weights on here. Don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is rotate the tires and see if it feels any different. We'll put the front ones on the back ones on the front, see what it feels like. Well, ain't this a kick in the pants? So I just did the rotation of the wheels. I put the back wheels up front, the front wheels up in the back, and wouldn't you know it, that one's bent. Shoot. Well, let's see how it drives, and you know, we'll go from there. All right, as part of the getting a car back on the road, you usually want to go through all the fluid. So God only knows when the last time the gear oil was changed in this car. So we are going to go after that. But here's a pro tip. There's the fill plug. Always take the fill plug out first, because if you can't get the fill plug out, then you can't fill it after you drain it, and that's no good. You. Okay, we're into the horn problem now. So what we have is when you press the horn button, you can hear the relay click. However, the horns do not sound. So
I think we had blown the horn manually, I think.
We'll double check that.
Definitely verified that the horn works.
The horn itself works if you apply 12 volts to it. So the horn button is on the ground track. So this is a ground point 13. Brown wires in this car are usually the solid brown wires are ground wires. Horn button connects to 85, 86 on the relay.
So if you ground the pin that goes to the horn from the relay socket, the horn should blow.
So 87 is what actually goes out to the horns. And what it is this actually closes. What does this go to? This goes to ground point 16. This actually closes a ground. That switch closes a ground back to the horns. So what we need to find here. So on this side, this black yellow coming into the top side of the horns, this actually should have voltage on it if that fuse isn't blown. So that's what we need to check next. Okay, so up here with the key on, that yellow and black wire should have power to it, and it does not. So I am going to do a little jumpity. So what I want to do is I'm supplying 12 volts directly from the battery to the horns.
Yep.
And what I want to do is connect this to this and hit the button and see if it blows the horns. Because if I ground this now, it'll blow the horns, right?
Yep.
It
Yep.
should.
Yep.
It should blow the horns.
Yep, it absolutely will. You should test that anyways. You need another lead, or you have
Oh, there we go.
just didn't have.
So I've got the ground wire for the harness jump. So this should be going to the switch.
So you did get it to work from here, though.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Got it to work from here.
Yeah.
So if I take this and the horn switch on the dashboard, if this is connected here, when it press the horn switch, that should complete this ground circuit and the horn should blow.
Right. Or the fuse will blow.
Did you determine that you've got a hot feed in this?
Well, yeah, I'm feeding it.
Oh, you're feeding it
I'm
directly,
feeding it
okay.
directly, yeah.
So if you...
I think we have to find on the back of the fuse block, right? Yeah. Yeah.
And it's probably in upper.
Okay, here's what we've done. I have added, see this green wire right here? So that's wrapped around that terminal. I believe this brown black wire, I cannot get continuity inside the car from that wire. So somewhere between here and the connector on the back of the fuse box is broken. So now with that, with that connected, power on, I bypassed that brown black wire. The ground wire is broken somewhere between the back of the fuse block and the connector. Right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just clean that up. I'm gonna try to fish that wire through the wire loom and just make it pretty. But that's all we got to do is connect that up now, and we're good. All right, horn problem solved. Cool. So I was wrong about there not being perforations. This thing is rusted through. The door's rusted through at the bottom. I'm gonna keep cleaning it up, and we'll see what we do about that. We might just put body filler on it.
There, all the way to the corner. Beautiful. And leave a truth mark where the paper ends on the metal. Yep, and same thing up here.
I don't think we want to cut out the Like the pressed part, yeah.
You're right.
So it's really just this corner.
Trying to feel where the bone.
This is really puffed up. I don't think that's right. Grind it out, put some converter on it, right? Otherwise, again, you can,
Oh
like
my.
I said, you could
Yeah.
split that corner
You know,
like
I will
this.
argue with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I
You can oh yeah.
Well, if
Let's
you-
just go ahead and take
Well, I
that.
could just leave it here.
Oh well, you don't want to leave your plate, do you?
Right?
I don't care. It's not even, I don't even know where that plate came from.
Okay.
So we're good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because then you still have the rolled edge on
Not
both
bad.
sides, right?
4 for 4.
Chew your food. Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
What language is he talking?
No, my grandchildren were just at the house this morning, so I had to tell my granddaughter to chew her food. She can eat. I think she can out-eat anybody here. She's only 3 years old.
That tracks. That tracks. Oh, you already got a mark on it, huh?
Big J put this mark on.
Oh,
here.
I see. Oh, right. We're gonna splice a BMW with a Volkswagen. Cool.
Should we put a little spray paint on that so it doesn't rust? little primer. Let the rust away, you know.
Make sure it's weld through.
Meet me at the bottom of the hill, down by the park. I'll be waiting, patiently for you there. Grinning ear to ear, I bet you're looking rather smart in that summer dress you wear. Summer dress, the flower in your hair. Memories made from all the moments of your life, broken down to pieces you can't take.
Okay, so pro tip. When you're doing Bondo work, it helps to have somebody around who's done it before because, you know, there's a reason that this is included. So you're supposed to mix this stuff with a hardener before you put it on the body. And I didn't do that. So Steve comes over and puts his finger on it and he's like, why is it still wet? Because I'm an idiot. All right, take 2.
Memories of breathing silhouettes of time gone by, forever fading, fingerprints on file. Walking down the avenue, you're wearing your red shoe. I bet we'll find some common ground over a coffee. Yeah, yeah. Musicians on the sidewalk, first Fridays in full swing. Doors are open, drinks are free. The air's cool, do you think? Memories made from all the moments of your life, broken down to pieces you can't take.
All right, door's starting to look decent. So I think we're gonna leave this video there. We'll put the door back on the car and let it sit here for another week while we go to work, and then get back into it next weekend. Not sure what the next steps are going to be on this car. We're probably going to try to tackle the air conditioning system. We have all the pieces for it, so we'll try to do that. If there's enough time, we will also do shift bushings. So if you want to see us do shifter bushings and air conditioner, that'll probably be the next video on this car. Then we're going to start working on the Ferrari to get it ready to go. Just really detailing work on that car. So we've got to clean up the leather, clean up maybe a little bit of paint touch up too. We'll see. There's a couple of little nicks that we want to take care of. But hey, man, this thing is really starting to, I'm starting to see a lot of potential in this car to clean this thing up and make it look really nice. So not really sure where we're going with this thing. So this could go, we could go a little further into this car than I think we were thinking when we bought it. But That's part of what we do here. So if you're enjoying the content, please consider liking and subscribing. Come see us at RADWOOD. Come out to Philly Subaru Park, May 21st, 2022, and check out this car and a green 1980 Ferrari GTSI 308. Thanks for watching. See you next time.